You may recall that Local 67 bargaining units did agree to make some changes sometime in early to mid 2011. I forget the exact date, and council did reject those changes. I wouldn't characterize necessarily savings any one way or another that was agreed to. I think opinions differed as to whether there would be long-term or short-term savings. However, there was a statute or an act passed, the number of it specifically escapes me at the moment, that opened a 90-day window to permit municipalities to bargain changes that would result in reduced costs without causing the effects of Acts 10 and 32 to nullify contracts. There was a 90-day window that we could do that. And we asked the Local 67 units, the police units, and the firefighters units to negotiate with us at that time based upon the law's permission at that time, and each one of them declined to do so. The law permitted a 90-day window for negotiations. I don't recall the exact dates. I believe it ended in early to mid-December. It was a 90-day window. As you know, under Act 10 and Act 32, which both affect collective bargaining, if there are any modifications to a collective bargaining agreement, then the changes to the law regarding prohibited subjects to bargaining take effect. So once that 90-day window closed, we haven't talked to the unions again to ask them to renegotiate, presumably because they would refuse to do so, because if there was any kind of renegotiation that resulted in an amendment, then their contracts would not have effect, because the law prohibits for general employees all subject to bargaining except total base wages, and for public safety employees some specific areas, health insurance and WRS contribution being two of them. So we did ask them when the law permitted it. They declined. We have not approached them since then because the law would have voided their contracts or part of their contracts.